Guys, Bernadette here. Today's pick a card reading is a bit of a fun one for Halloween. I chose the cards out like this for a Halloween vibe, and I also, because Halloween you can connect to your ancestors, the portal is a little bit better to connect with ancestors. I also have my dad's wedding ring. Whoops. Nearly didn't have my dad's wedding ring because my dad is no longer with us. In the middle, my mood ring, because you have to set the mood for Halloween. And then my mum's eternity ring, and as you know, my mum's not with us either. So there we are. I have the death card with my dad's ring. I have the tower card with my mood ring, and the devil card with my mum's ring. We know that the death card is going into a new chapter, a new beginning, fresh starts, closing of a chapter. The tower is a bit like either building your barriers up or letting go of things, and the devil card is either not being able to disconnect or too connected to someone. And as you can see, my candle is flickering away there. So as soon as I said that, it stopped. And as soon as I said that, it started again. So I think it's an excitable reading, an entertaining reading for Halloween. So please do not be scared by my readings. They're just for entertainment purposes. And if you get some clarifications from them, then that's all well and good. So this is the death card, pile number 1, with my dad's wedding ring. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2 is the tower card with my mood ring. And pile number 3 is the devil's card with the with my mum's eternity ring. Okay, I will put the timestamps in the description box below, so if you go down below there will be timestamps. So I'll leave you a little while to ponder on which card you would like. Hello, pile number 1s. You've chose the death card and my dad's wedding ring. So I'm going to get into your cards now. Today's pick a card reading is about what horror movies are you reliving? And as I said at the start here, the death card is all about beginnings, endings to a new cycle, bringing a new cycle in, ending of a chapter. Everything seems to be going forward bar the deaf bloke. So I'll pop that there. There. So I'm going to get started with your universal dream card. So your universal dream card, let's see what dreams we get for you to describe what it is that your horror movie you're reliving. Being super rich. Wealth in the dream is also pleasant. It can imply that you continue to work hard, successful, and its benefits won't be far away. It can also be a sign of generosity and honesty. Maintain those values, good things will come. Right, so I'm just going to pop that up there. So being super rich, I would say could start off like a nice and fluffy horror movie, but then also becoming super rich, you get to know who your friends are and who your friends aren't. So in this movie, perhaps it starts off light and fluffy. You've got money, you've got materials, you've got friends, probably in a marriage, good marriage, so, or a new marriage even, maybe even a new marriage. With the death card, you've just closed one chapter and they're starting a new beginning with your married life, which involves being super rich. So let me get your original Waite tarot deck out. Now this is the Two of Swords, and as you can see, the woman is blindfolded. So are you blinded by wealth? Are you trapped by becoming successful? There's a lot of emotions going on because of water. But whatever you're trying to manifest is coming in closely. Plus we have the colour of the heart chakra, but you're crossing your hands over your heart. So that can mean many, many things. And I see you've got your feet firmly planted on the ground. So what I would say in this horror movie, although you've started probably with a new beginning, a new marriage, feeling kind of wealthy, I get the feeling that you're not very happy. You're quite closed off. You've got your heart closed off. You've been blinded by money. You've been blinded by the money. But whatever you're trying to manifest is coming in very quickly with the swords. So with this card, I would say you're being blinded by wealth. So this is where the horror movie kicks in. You're starting a new beginning with a marriage. And maybe you've gone into a wealthy marriage, but you might not, how can I put this? You might not love that person. You're blocking yourself off to that person. And that's why you've got the swords over crossing and overlapping your thing. It looks like she's trying to peek out a little bit as well in the card. But you seem so grounded. And you're very emotional about this. Very emotional. I would say you've started a new marriage and you're having doubts now about whether you've done the right thing. Mind you, it signifies entering a powerful relationship with someone who has a great regard and trust. So why are you blocking? This card also symbolizes happiness. It's a business-like happiness as well. partnerships. Are you married to a job instead of a relationship? Are you bound to a job? Are you having a love affair with your job to gain more riches? This is what I'm now seeing. Are you married to your job? Is this where the horror movie's kicking in? You're married to your job. You want to be super rich. So you think being in a job, you might get super rich, or have you got a business idea that might make you super rich? But there's a new beginning here. Something fresh and new is about to start. Third party situation. I get it. You're blocking yourself off because I've got a feeling there's a third party. Someone stabbed you in the heart once before and you're not very trusting. I would say someone stabbed you in the heart before, because I can see the rain clouds and yeah, I would say someone stabbed you in the heart. Sorry, I think the two of swords was balance, peace of mind, and resolution of conflict. But three of swords is isolation, rejection, and exclusion. So I feel like you're being cut off. Rejected. You don't feel like part of the team. There's a lot of Chinese whispers going around. So I would say this is more a career, not love. You want your peace of mind back. You want your peace of mind back. You want to feel human again. You feel like something's sapping your energy. So, although I said this could be Pisces because of water, it also could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So any of those, any of them that resonates. A lot of conflict and energy here. You just want your peace of mind. You're blocking off your heart, and I can see why you're blocking off your heart, because there's so many people trying to dull you down. There's a third party going on here trying to dull you down, you're reliving the nightmare of being dumbed down. I get the feeling it's like three people. Three people are trying to dull your brightness, trying to keep you from being you. Right, I'm just going to get out your wild animal spirit deck, and while I do that, I'm going to get my phone out. Oh, my phone has been going off like crazy. So what have we got in the Nightingale? I feel you are possibly a very caring person. I always think of the Nightingale as like Florence Nightingale. And as I see in this card, there's light shining down on the bird, And I think the bird's on, it looks like a moon-shaped style thing. So also I get a throat chakra kind of vibe here as well. Are these people trying to dull out your voice? Because in horror movies, when you see the person, you can't speak. Have you had that horror movie where you open, or a horror dream where you open your mouth and nothing comes out? You can't say anything. You just stood to the point still. I've had many of those dreams before. Many of those dreams where I've just stood still and I wanted to say something and I couldn't. Oh, I'm having trouble with my internet connection today. It's not letting me get into my Mercury retrograde. Anyway, it's not letting me get into my... It's not letting me get into my book on my phone today, so I don't know what is going on. So I've had to go into a different bit to find out a bit more about the Nightingale card. Nightingale is a bird that likes to use their voice, but with this card and this card, I feel that they're trying to block the nightingale off. They're trying to get rid of the nightingale. They don't want to hear the nightingale. They don't want to hear the nightingale song. To them, I feel it is annoyance to them. It's annoying. They don't, and it's their problem. So it's their problem. I feel like, and in most horror movies you get this, I feel like you feel very alone, don't know who to talk to. They're blocking off your song. See? And I feel like you're trying to sing to yourself, to soothe yourself as well. In the Nightingale stories, the Nightingale is a bit of a teacher, an emperor kind of thing. But I feel here you're stepping into that role, but not only are other people blocking you, but you're believing them and blocking yourself. You're believing them and blocking yourself. Yeah, in the Greek mythological times, Philomena had her tongue cut out to prevent her from telling about her rape. So obviously sometimes in a horror movie there is, and I hate saying this, but rape. I don't think this directly means rape. I think this means they're not letting you be heard. They're not letting you have a voice. They're not, and this is a repeating sort of horror thing where you feel like you're not heard. You feel like you're not heard. Let's get the next card out. Tiger. And that's upside down. Now with this, I've got a lot of solar plexus. So a lot of gut feeling is coming out, but I feel like it's a bit of a negative gut feeling coming out here. I think you as a person have firmly got your eye on the prize. But again, people, and I feel like you've got a strong kind of sense of, if I could just get over me having a voice, I will become super rich. If I can only just get over being stabbed in the heart, basically. Yes, if only you could get over that bit, I think you would do well. Now I've got my book up now. And it's funny how it's a lot of air, so a lot of Aquarius, Libra and Gemini, a lot of air elements here. I feel that you're probably overthinking a lot. So Tiger is a fire sign, so a lot of hot air. I always say when I hear air and fire, there's a lot of hot air going around. So when out of balance, because I would say that's out of balance, overstimulated. So what you overstimulate, you took too many jobs on now. The tiger hurts at night at once with the silence fear of nothing. This card reminds us to take in a wild darkness to allow the luminar forces to soothe and heal our spirit senses. Also, these senses heighten at midnight hour. So don't fear stillness or calm, and step into your awakening power. And this is what I find this card is trying to tell you about. I find this about you're very strong, you're very powerful, you just don't know how powerful you can be at the moment. So I feel like you know what you want to do, you know where you want to go, you're blocking off your heart because you're believing these people, they're not letting you sing your song, and just as soon as I said they're not letting you sing your song, what was that song that there's a song, and it says, I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words dry out. That song. I'm sorry, I'm not a very good singer, but it's that song that popped into my head. It's like you've got this strong element and you're screaming to the top of your voice to be heard, and you're not being heard, and that song just popped into my head as soon as I said that. So I'm going to get an angel card out for you now, and I got the Angel of Faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself. I show love to this angel by turning into my spirituality and getting closer to the enlightenment every day. So yeah, and this card says you're being spiritually awakened. You see the moon over the tiger's third eye? Yeah? That means spiritually awakened. So you're becoming so spiritually awakened that I think you're fighting to be heard, because some people can be very narrow-minded. So I'm just going to get your Halloween moon rituals out, and we have the light of the moon encouraged me to set positive intentions. So there we are, people. you are reliving a nightmare or a movie, shall I say, because nightmares are in movies as well. You are reliving not being able to speak in this horror movie. This horror movie, you are finding your strength. You are finding... there's a heroine in every single horror movie. You are this heroine. Okay, part 1, if you like this reading and you'd like to give me a thumbs up, please do. Please also subscribe to me down below. That helps me out, that grows my channel. So I would be really, really grateful if you could subscribe to me. I haven't really got many subscribers, but I would love for you to join the family and subscribe to me. Hit that notification bell on alls. I upload readings for every Saturday. And yeah, hope you have a happy Halloween, a safe Halloween, and stay healthy and blessed. Bye, guys. Hello, part 2. You have chosen for your pick a card what horror movies are you reliving. You've chosen my mood ring with the tower card. Now, the tower card is either putting up boundaries or bringing them down. So in every horror movie, you either brought your barriers down and then the horror story comes in, or you're building your barriers up for the horror movie to go away. You do not want to relive this horror movie. So you're either, I would say you're putting up boundaries, because I feel if you're doing it like that, you would be bringing your boundaries down. But because it's like this, I would say you're putting your barriers up. You do not want to relive this horror story. You do not want to relive this horror story. Yeah. It's long-term difficulties. You do not want to relive this. You really, really don't want to relive whatever's going on. So, like the other pile 1, I'm going to start off with a Dreamology card and see what horror movies you reliving. Being trapped. Yes, being trapped is always in a horror movie, and you can't get away from it. Often this dream will appear when you are going through struggles in your waking life. You are feeling resistant in a relationship. You are being held back. You find out what is the causing of this confinement and break the cycle. So you're trying to find a way out. And I find in, and it's with this tarot card, I don't think you want to relive this horror movie because it keeps repeating itself. You keep feeling trapped. You keep trying to find a way out. There is no way out. And unfortunately, the unfortunate happens in horror movies. So you're constantly running around looping, like in a dream state in this horror movie. You're kind of looping. You keep going around and around and around and around. Is what I'm getting here. And the mood, because my mood ring is on black, I would say it's very dark at the moment. So we've got the 3 of Wands. So I find you're looking out to the horizons to find out what your opportunities are at the moment. And it's like with these wands, you've got your guard up a little. It's like with the wands, you've got your guard up. New starts, long-term success, partnerships. And I feel like I'm talking, this is a fire element, so it's very, so I feel like I'm talking to a Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. Again, this is very much like I wouldn't say a love vibe, I would say more of a career vibe. You're looking at your possibilities, your boundaries, but feeling trapped. Don't know whether to go towards that kind of realm, if you know what I mean. You don't want to go there. You've got some fears about it. Yeah, it seems like you've got a new career coming, but I feel like you don't really want to go down that road with a new career. You're blocking yourself from the new career. Yeah, you've got possibilities, a new career here. You're looking, like I said, over the horizon. You've got sea here with full of boats. So are you travelling as well? Are you travelling? They look like boats to me. Let me just there. They are boats. So this must be at sunset. This must be at sunset. And are you moving, or are you changing your hours and reluctant to change your hours? There's something you're pondering on. Let's get the card out. Yeah, burdens. What are you burdening yourself with? You're fighting. You're fighting a battle that I feel that no longer needs to be fought for. I would say you are your own horror movie. You are the victim of your own horror movie. So that's the nine of swords. Inflexibility, poor intuitiveness. Yeah, you don't know which direction to take, do you, pile 2? You are definitely feeling trapped in this horror movie. You can't get out of this trapped energy. What's trapping you? Are you trapping you? You're fighting here. You're fighting for something. You've got so many obstacles in your way. You're not being very flexible. And you seem to be failing at your goals at the moment. Well, that will clarify that you're trapped, pile 2. And in a horror movie, that is the worst situation you could be in. Let me get my animal spirit. Sea serpent. I feel, because this is a spiritual card, I feel that I feel spirits are with you on this. They're trying to look out for you. They're trying to guide you. I see like a little eye in the middle. Looks like a little eye in the middle. You got the sea serpent hair, but you got an inner eye. And again, you know how I said you're feeling trapped? The circle is an ongoing thing. It's like you're sort of like, as soon as you feel like you've got through the task, you haven't completed the task properly, so you're having to relive the horror movie over again and again and again. yeah, emotional healing and expression desires. The sea serpent represents energies of expression. So I feel like you're having problems expressing yourself, and that's why you're feeling trapped. I also got this with pile 1. They couldn't talk. They were bound, their eyes were bound, you know. And you've got your eyes well and truly open, but you feel trapped. And I do feel like you're trying to communicate, but you're just not expressing yourself correctly. Creative, emotional stuff is going on with you at the moment. You need to find a healthy balance of getting out of this fear and entrapment, because that's what horror movies are all about: fear and entrapment. And so I mean, what's going on in the news I ain't gonna say, but that's quite scaremongering at the moment. Yeah, so part 2, I would say you're in a lot of fear. You're feeling trapped, which is you've got a lot of burdens going on. You're looking onto the horizon but can't get there. And I find in a horror movie that is quite common. You feel like being judged, but judging yourself. So you feel like people are judging you when you're actually judging yourself. You're trying to heal your wounds. So part 2, I feel like you're coming into a spiritual awakening. You're trying to heal wounds. You're trying your best to be trying to get yourself out of this trapped energy, and I'm sure it will happen. I'm sure you will get out of it. They're also saying about a flood. Is there a lot of crying going on because you're trapped and can't get out? I feel a lot of tears. And Scorpio. So, with a Scorpio, I feel you're trying to heal yourself. You're rooting yourself. You're rooting your solar plexus and your sacral. Scorpio is a very... How can I put this? Let me just get Scorpio up here. I always say Scorpio has a sting in their tail. So maybe I'm also talking to a Scorpio sign. So have you been stung? Are you stinging somebody? Oh, Scorpio. Competitiveness tends towards isolation. So what are you isolating yourself from? And this is all linking in. This is all linking in very, very well. You're feeling trapped. So why isolate yourself even more? Your eyes are wide open. Open them. Open your eyes to the opportunities around you. Open your eyes and let the burdens go. Let the burdens go. If necessary, sting someone, sting yourself even. Scorpios are very passionate. Their career is very important to them. So, are you trapped in a career environment and don't know how to get to the next stage of your career, and it's giving you load of burdens. You've got to get over all these obstacles before you can get to your new career change. Yeah, a lot of unresolved things are going on here. And you're being burned. You're being burned. Don't think about these things. Just go for it. So when out of balance, jealousy, resentful, unresolved. So there's a problem, an unresolved problem that you've got to figure out, and it's really, really deep and spiritually in the depth of your despair. So let's get your angel cards out, and it says the Angel of Liberation. You need to become more liberal. Go for that opportunity. Don't look at the opportunity. Go for the opportunity. Yes, you might have a tower moment where you think, oh God, what have I done? Boundaries up again, feeling trapped. But sometimes you have to keep going through this to grow and be liberation. The angels let me know of its presence and sending me feathers when I am on the right path. Now, I don't know about you, but before I moved into this new bungalow, I was getting a lot of feathers when I was going out for my walks in my old place. In the village where I used to walk, I was getting a lot of feathers, a lot of signs of I am moving in the right direction. And now that I'm in this bungalow, I absolutely love this bungalow. I've got many places to film, hence why I'm in a darkened room today to try and create an atmosphere of Halloween effects. I want the Halloween effect. I want the Halloween vibe. Look at the candle going nuts. The candle is going absolutely nuts. So yeah, be liberated. Drop the wands. Give them a good old sting. Give the burdens a good old sting and drop the wands. Sting yourself to drop the wands. And go and get that opportunity. Your eye is open. And I'm just going to get your moon rituals out now. This evening, my spirit guides encourages me to take changes and lead with love. There we are, people. Take that leap of faith. And don't feel trapped. Don't feel like a burden. And go for that opportunity. Your eye is open. Don't put barriers up, guys. Okay, part 2. If you like that that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to me down below. Please subscribe because I haven't got many subscribers. I would love to have more subscribers. And if you hit the notification bell on all, I upload a tarot reading every Saturday, so you wouldn't miss a thing if you subscribe to my channel. Okay, parties, I hope you have a healthy, safe, and very harmonious Halloween. And I shall see you next Saturday. Bye, guys. Hi, pile 3. How are you doing? You have chosen the devil with my mum's eternity ring. Oh my God. Eternity, devil. I didn't even realise that. So, hello, pile number 3. This is about what horror movies you are living, and by the looks of it, you eternity ring, you eternal to the devil. You are shackled. You are shackled. You can't let go. What are you not letting go of? You are bound, shackled, and but there is an element of protection. Very stubborn as well. The devil. Very stubborn, but you're shackled to something. You're chained to something. Yeah, anger, self-delusion, bondage. So you're shackled to something. You're very angry about it. You're self-delusional as well. You're entrapped. So what I'm getting with this pile is, if you've chosen this pile, you might like to go and choose pile 2 as well, because they have the Dreamology card of being trapped, but they could see the outcome. So maybe you need to go and have a look at pile 2. With this card, you feel like there is no escape, but in pile 2 there was an escape. So I feel like for you guys, you really need to, after you've seen this reading, you really need to go and check out pile 2. Because in horror movies, you get one that escapes, which I think was pile 1. One that's trying to escape, and one that can't escape. And I feel like this is what this pile is in their horror. They can't escape from it. There's no escape. It's a Capricorn's energy as well, the Devil card. So I'm just wondering, am I speaking to a Capricorn? And when a Capricorn because I find a Capricorn likes to go and get what they want. They're very good at, I'm going to go for this, and I don't care who gets in my way, kind of. So I don't get whether, if I'm talking to a Capricorn, whether this is you're the devil that's keeping people trapped, or the devil is trapping you. You've got people shackled around. You feel shackled to people that you can't get away from. A lot of judgment going on. There's a lot of sense of feeling weak, powerless, can't break from freedom. You're feeling angry and frustrated all the time, no room for improvement. This is a really dark energy, really dark energy. And like my mum's ring says, it's an eternity ring. Right, so I'm going to get your Dreamology card out, and we're going to find out what dream is your nightmare. Being lost. Yes. No, that ties in with Capricorn. So if you are a Capricorn, I'm very sorry, but I know you guys don't like feeling lost. No one likes feeling lost, but you considerably do not like feeling lost. You like to know where you're going, what you're doing, and how you're doing it. You are feeling anxious and confused in this dream, often manifesting from the spirit when you feel a thought you can't find your way. You feel like there's no hope. This reading is really starting to tie in. You feel like there's no hope. Maybe you're starting a new job where your skills aren't quite right. You've moved to a new place and are struggling to make friends. So if I am talking to a Capricorn, you're going through a really, really tough time. And in horror movies, people do go through tough times. But you really feel like Capricorns. You really do. Because you usually get what you want. And if you're not getting what you want, you start feeling lost. You start feeling, right, there's no way out of this. I can't get out of it. So let me get your original Rider-Waite. Some sort of poverty here and health. Is there a health issue that may cause you to be a little bit in poverty? Financial problems going on? What's weighing you down? There's an anchor here. I'm getting the feeling weighed down. Can you see? There's an anchor. After all this, yeah, there's an anchor. What's weighing you down? Is your finance weighing you down? Your emotions weighing you down? Are you physically feeling exhausted? Yeah, so it's all about, this is all about teamwork, success and satisfaction. But I feel like in this reading, you're not getting satisfaction. Even though this is upright, I feel like you're not getting satisfaction. You have to work really, really hard, guys. Even harder than before. Yeah, so, I mean, the coins are an earth element, so I would say you're firmly fixed to the ground. You've got sound ideas, which does clarify with the Capricorn. So I could be strongly talking to a Capricorn, or it could be Taurus as well, or Virgo. It's all about money and materials. So I feel that if I am talking to a Capricorn, reading doesn't have to be to a Capricorn, but if I am talking to a Capricorn, hard times are coming ahead, and you're not going to enjoy it one little bit. You're losing sight of your gifts. See these little gifts? You're losing sight of them. Don't lose sight of them. Don't lose sight of your little gifts. There's a victory one here as well. And plus, it's a cup card, so it's emotions. So it's a Cancer, Scorpio or a Pisces. And when the cups are turned upside down, where does the water flow? Your cup is spilleth over. Emotions run deep. So, and I will say in horror movies, your emotions are extremely, extremely high. You do lose focus. You do sometimes feel like, oh, what's the point? All these readings seem really morbid and dull. I'll have to do a bright and lively one. Mind you, horror movies are morbid and dull, aren't they? A little bit, so very mundane. They're there to scare you. Yeah, horror movies are there to scare you, so they're going to be a bit dull and depressive. But yeah, I do feel these readings today have been very, very depressing. We'll have to make something of that in November. We'll have to be a bit bright and breezy. Oh, we've got December coming up, so we can be a bit more cheerful. Oh, and in February, it's my birthday. So there you are. 5 of Cups. 5 months' time. We can celebrate my birthday. How about that? Oh, God, guys. Right, 7 of Cups. Upside down. Again, self-delusional. Wrong choices are putting you in poverty, and it's anchoring you down. You can't do what you want. The devil is self-delusional. This is a clarifier. Why are you deluding yourself? Go with what's going on. Feel the feelings of being lost. Do not be delusional. Feel the feelings of being lost. Oh, I've just noticed. I know I'm turning this up. Can you see that skull there? A lot of skulls in horror movies as well. And snakes. Right, I'm going to get your spirit animal cards up. And you've got unicorns. So there we are. A spiritual guide is helping you. A spiritual guide is helping you. They've got the moon there, which means, to me, the moon is trying to lighten you up, and like I said, the unicorn is a very spiritual animal. So I would say, again, you're being led by spirits, but are you getting what the spirits are saying? Are you awakening? Unicorn. Reconnecting to a higher wisdom or divine. Yeah. So, Capricorns, if I'm talking to you, you need to start being a bit connect to your higher wisdom, which I think you usually do. You usually know where to go, but because you're feeling lost at the moment, you don't know how to do that at the moment, I would say. Yeah, the first sentence I've read on this is difficult to see and hear. You're finding it so hard, or think. Unicorns, they've kind of got a higher knowing, a higher purpose. They're very intuitive. So now if you're losing you know where you want to go and you know what you want to do, you need to tap in to your higher self. You need to meditate more. You need to ask your spirit guides or anybody for help right now. You need to trust in the universe. You need to trust. You've got to see beyond the day-to-day living as well. I would say try and open your third eye chakra. Try and open your third eye chakra. It might help you connect to your higher self, who might guide you back into not being lost. You'll find your answers if you connect to your higher self. But you need to connect to your higher self. You need to meditate and get to your higher self. They will protect you. And the protection symbol is here. They will protect you. Right, I really want to sneeze and can't. And we have zebra. Again, third eye. All the chakras in that third eye. It's a clarifier to say your chakras need aligning. The reason you're feeling lost is you've got potentially too much going on and you need to align your chakras. You need to gain wisdom and clarity from your spirit guides by meditating. Opening up your third eye will do that. That's a clarifier. I can see it here, sort of like with throat chakras and stuff like that, but it's even more prominent here. It's sort of like faded in the moonlight. So the spirits are trying to go, look, come to us, come to us. And it's only when you see the zebra's third eye that you start to see, yeah, I need to meditate, I need to get to my higher self, I need clarification, I need to stop feeling lost. Because I feel in every horror movie, sometimes you have to go into yourself to get yourself out of the horror movie. You know, I'll tell you what film just popped up in my head here. Yeah? Nightmare on Elm Street. I don't know why that just popped into my head, but Nightmare on Elm Street. And just as I said that, it's 11:11. So a twin flame moment. And I feel like this is also going on about self-love. This isn't about a career. This is about self-love. This is you. You're the horror story. You're the horror film. Sorry guys, I've got a bit of a cold. So if I keep sniffling and that, it's because I've got a bit of a cold. No, it's not COVID. I have checked. So, here we are, zebra. Creative, visionary, eccentric. That's that third eye kicking in. That's that third eye kicking in. A zebra is a precious gem. So, yeah, you might be lost at the moment, but if you think about gems or pearl or something like that, yeah, a gemstone, is made from the earth, but you have to kind of nurture it and, you know, it may be lost for a little while, but if you nurture it and energize it and, like crystals, bathe them, run them over a tap of water, put them in the sunlight, bathe them in sunlight, bathe them in moonlight, charge them up, give them oomph, yeah? You'll stop feeling lost. You'll stop feeling lost. Yeah, Zebra's got a young heart, so I feel like you don't have to be young, but you have a very young heart and mind. If you are this person that's feeling lost in your horror movie. Like you're bound to do what this horror character says you've got to do. Yeah. There's a lot of clarifiers saying you need to open your third eye. A lot of, yeah. You've got a lot of self-love and self-healing to do here. And the zebra's actually imbalanced, so it's worldly, enthusiastic fashion. Yeah, so part 3, I do feel like you won't be lost for long if you only just open up your third eye and go to your ancestors or your spirit guides for help, and they will unshackle you from being lost. I'm going to bring out your angel cards, and it's respect. Angel of respect. So respect yourself. Don't feel lost. Respect yourself. Heal yourself. My guide angels know many things I do not. And I'm not making this up, guys. So I ask for guidance and grace when my path seems uncertain. Oh my God, guys. I cannot make that up. You just see me pull that. When I shuffled your cards, I did not see any of these cards. I did not. It just came. It just knew. It just knew. And this is why I'm saying, don't be lost. The cards just know for some reason to align with each other. I'm now going to do your Halloween moon ritual. So you have got a lot of love in here, pile 3. Your ancestors and spirit guides really, really, really want to help you. They really do. So you've got to waken your third eye up, guys. Try and wake up your third eye. This is so awesome for Halloween. Look at that, bats and moonlights. In the new moon, I will regulate my conscious thoughts with my best life. Live your best life, guys. Do the healing. Turn this card that way so you can get your gifts. And don't be feeling trapped or bound by yourself anymore. You are worthy, pile 3. You are a good person, pile 3. Do your work and you will not feel lost. And if I am talking to a Capricorn, yeah, you know what you've got to do. You've been doing it all the time. You've been doing it at your best abilities. You know who you are, who you want to be, where you want to go. Just do it. Just do it. Open up your third eye and just help yourself. Get those gifts you deserve. Okay, pile 3. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to me because I haven't got many subscribers, and I would really, really, really like to grow my channel. I really like to grow my channel. So if you liked this reading, please hit subscribe and click on the notification bell. Even the candle's going nuts saying, yeah, subscribe to her. Look, subscribe to her. Grow, the candle's saying, grow, subscribe to her. And then they're doing a little dance. Yeah. Oh, God. I think I'm losing the plot, pile 3. Being lost. No. So, yeah. Click on that notification bell on all. I upload readings every Saturday. Hopefully next month's will be a little bit better than this reading here. But I wanted to do these readings for fun. It is for Halloween. It's just a bit of fun. So if you resonate with these readings, please come and join the family. Bye, pile 3.